Hey guys, welcome back. In this video, we're going to go over the scales that we're going to need to use in order to solo inside of the blues. You probably already know these scales, but like when we talked about in the progression, it's good to just reinforce these topics just to make sure we got them down. So the first one we'll start with is the minor pentatonic scale or the blues scale. We'll stay in the key of A just like we did in our first video. So here is your minor pentatonic scale in the key of A. We have A, C, 5 and 8 on the E string, 5, 7, 5, 7, 5, 7, G, 5, 8, and 5, 8 again. 5, 8, 5, 7, 5, 7, 5, 7, 5, 8, 5, 8. When we're practicing these scales, it's really important that you start and stop on each root, just when you're practicing them, not necessarily when you're playing a solo, although highly recommend at first when you're playing your solos, start and stop on your roots. So just like you would do on the solo in your warm-up exercise and your exercises with these scales, start and stop on your roots. So it should sound like something like this. One thing I'm going to bring up, like I mentioned in the progression video, this scale works for both the major and the minor blues. I'll show you a couple examples of what I mean. What I'll do right now is I'll play a major chord, or a dominant 7 chord, which is a major chord, in between each little scale run. And you'll hear that even though it's a minor tonality blues scale, notice that those notes in succession kind of sound a little bit maybe on the sad side. It still works over a major chord, so check this out. Now I'll play minor chords between each scale run. Now let's move over to the major pentatonic scale. This is where things might get a little confusing, but once you get the hang of it, you'll understand the basic concepts of it. The concept is exactly the same in terms of our target note, which is our root. When you play the scale, you want to start and stop on your root, not only for finger dexterity, but for ear training purposes as well. You want to train your ear to realize when you're hitting your root or when you need to hit a root or when you need to resolve. If we're in the key of A, what we're going to do is we're going to count down 3 frets. So here's our 5th fret, that's our A. We're going to go 1, 2, 3. That brings us to the 2nd fret on our E string. That note right there is an F sharp. So once we find this F sharp, we're going to play the exact same shape we just did, but our starting note is going to be the 2nd fret on the E string. So it's 2, 5, 2, 4, 2, 4, 2, 4, 2, 5, 2, 5. Hey guys, if you haven't done so already, please check out my blues course. I left a link in the description below. It goes over a lot of content. Be sure to check it out. Important thing here, to get away with our major tonality, is we still want to target A because A is our root. Now, in this shape, our A is 5th fret on our E string, 2nd fret on our G string, and 5th fret on our high E. Again, 5th fret on our low E, 2nd fret on our G, 5th fret on our high E. I'll do the exact same thing I did with the minor pentatonic scale. I'll play some major chords in between a couple of scale runs, and you'll hear the difference between minor and major pentatonic. And again, we're using the same shape as we did with the minor pentatonic scale, but we're targeting A. because we're playing the same shape and we're targeting different notes, you're going to want to get used to finding each root in both of those scales. Just to reiterate, going to our minor pentatonic scale, starting on the 5th fret of our A string, root, root, root. And again, going to the major pentatonic scale, we're going to move over to the 2nd fret, but we're going to target the 5th fret on our E, 2nd fret on our G, 5th fret on our high E. Root. So to summarize everything on a very, very basic level, when you're playing a major blues, the minor pentatonic scale and the major pentatonic scale in any position works perfectly fine. If we're in a minor blues, the A major scale is out of the question. The only scale that we're going to use is the minor pentatonic scale. Keep on the lookout. We got more ground to cover. Make sure to hit the like button, comment, subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you in the next video.